Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Belchan.
I'm Nimikung.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you. Chap. 25 sec, one of Jane Eyre, an autobiography.
As.
Ah.
Jane Eyre, an autobiography. Charlotte Brontë. Chap. 25 sec 1. The month of courtship had wasted. Its very last hours were being numbered. There was no putting off the day that advanced its bridal day, and all preparations for its arrival were complete. At least, I had nothing more to do. There were my trunks, arched, boxed, corded, ranged in a row along the wall of my little chamber. Tomorrow, at this time, they would be far on their route to London, and so should I devour other. Not I, but one Jane Rochester, a person whom as yet I knew not. The cards of address alone remained to nail on. They lay, 4 little squares, in the drawer. Rochester had himself written the direction. Ice. Rochester. Hotel. London on each. I could not persuade myself to affix them, or to have them affixed. Mice. Rochester. She did not exist. She would not be born till tomorrow, sometime after 8 o'clock a.m. I assigned to her all that property. It was enough that in yonder closet, opposite my dressing table, bonnet, for not to me appertained that suit of wedding raiment, the pole-coloured robe, the vapory veil pendant from the usurped portmanteau. I shut the closet to conceal the strange, wraith-like apparel it contained. Lucia. My apartment. I will leave you by yourself. White dream, I said. I'm feverish. I hear the wind blowing. It was not only the hurry of preparation that made me feverish, not only the anticipation of the great change in new life which was to commence tomorrow. Both these circumstances had their share, doubtless, in producing that restless, excited mood which hurried me forth at this late hour into the darkening grounds. But a third cause influenced my matinee. I had at heart a strange and anxious thought. Something had happened which I could not comprehend. No one knew of or had seen the event but myself. It had taken place the preceding night. Mr. Rochester that night was absent from home, nor was he yet returned. 30 miles of distance it was requisite he should settle in person, previous to his meditated departure from England. I waited now his return, eager to disperse in my mind, and to seek of him the solution of the enigma that perplexed me. Stay till he comes, reader, and then, when I disclose my secret to him, you shall share the confidence. I sought the orchard, driven to a shelter by the wind, which all day had blown strong and full from the south, without, however, bringing a speck of rain. Instead of subsiding as night drew on, It seemed to augment its rush and deepen its roar. The trees blew steadfastly one way, never writhing round, and scarcely tossing back their boughs once in an hour, but fast following, mass on mass. No glimpse of the sky had been visible that July day. It was not without a certain wild pleasure Eyre before the wind, delivering my tribble of mine to the measureless air drenched thundering through space. Descending the laurel walk, I faced the wreck of the chestnut tree. It stood up black and riven. The trunk split down the centre, gasped ghastly. The cloven halves were not broken from each other, for the firm base and strong roots kept them uncindered below. No community of vitality was destroyed, its sap could flow no more. Their great boughs on each side were dead. A next winter's tempest would be sure to fell one or both to earth. As yet, however, they might be said to form one tree ruin, but an entire ruin. You did right to hold fast to each other, I said, as if the monster splinters were living things, and could hear me. I think, scathed as ye look, charred and scorched. There must be a little sense of life in you yet, rising out of that adhesion at the faithful, honest roots, in your boughs. Time of pleasure and love is over with you, but you are not desolate. Looked up at them. The moon appeared momentarily in that part of the sky which filled their fissure. Her disk was blood red and half overcast. She seemed to throw on me one bewildered, dreary glance, and buried herself again instantly in the deep drift of cloud. The wind fell. For a second, round the one field, but far away over wood and water, poured a wild, melancholy wail. It was sad to listen to, and I ran off again. Here and there I strayed through the orchard, gathered up the apples with which the grass round the tree roots was thickly strewn. Then I employed myself in dividing the ripe from the unripe. I carried them into the house and put them away in the storeroom. Then I repaired to the library to ascertain whether the fire was lit. Poor though summer, I knew on such a gloomy evening Mr. Rochester would like to see it cheerful. Hearth when he came in. The fire had been kindled some time, and burned well. I placed his armchair by the chimney corner. I wheeled the table near it. I let down the curtain, and had the candles brought and ready for lighting. More restless than ever, when I had completed these arrangements, I could not sit still, nor even remain in the house. Then, how late it grows, I said. I will run down to the gates. It is midnight at intervals. I can see it way on the road. He may be coming now. The wind wrought high in the great trees which embowered the gates, but the road, as far as I could see, to the right hand and the left, was all still and solitary. To be continued.